Good morning, everyone. Today is Tuesday, October 24th, and today I will cover the trades that the fund managers under TSLY has made yesterday, being Monday, October 23rd. So, not much going on, nothing crazy. So what did they do? And by the way, the market was pretty crazy. At the open, Tesla and TSLY dropped, and it's like, oh God, here we go again. And then, sure enough, it recovered eventually, and it ended up being a pretty flat day. So, as as holders of this fund, flat days are great. Slightly increased days are even better. But you want that. You want the stock to go down and back up. Obviously, that's the volatility you need to get this premium. But anyway, let's get into this. So they added 200 additional contracts, and they added to the current synthetic position, which is again 270. And right now, Tesla stands at 212.08 as of the close yesterday. So 27% out of the money, very, very far out. Not likely to hit it because we have less than a month now. So. And we honestly don't even want it to hit it at this point because our covered calls are going to get destroyed if it goes up too much. So what happened with the 200 contracts? So they sold 2 short positions, short calls for profits, for gains in the premium, and 100 each. The first one, they did 100 contracts at 220. However, I have it in red, as you see, because they're intraday trades. They had it as 222, and the 222 strike price does not exist. So when you go to the current daily, the holdings, view holdings, it shows 220. So it was 220. However, the intraday has a typo and has 222. Airborne in my Discord actually caught that because he's a genius and catches everything. So thank you, Airborne, for that. Because I should have caught it last night. However, I was like half asleep when I got home from my kid's baseball game, and I'm plugging the numbers in. I'm like, okay, 222, 222.50. I'm like, are they trying to make my life difficult? I have to add another position for 50 cents. But sure enough, I should have looked at the options chain to see that it actually did not exist. Sorry, I need a drink of water. So the other strike was 222.50, and again, both at 100, both 100 contracts. One at 220, one at 222.50. Approximately 3.73% out of the money and 4.9% out of the money. Both expiring this Friday. So how much did they make? So on the synthetic position is a buy call, sell put. The buy call, is very cheap because the likelihood of Tesla hitting 270 by 11/17 is not too good. So it's only 48 cents. So they only had to pay 9,600 for that. And the sell put is, a lot. They're going to make a lot of money on those because they're willing to pay 270 at November 17th. However, it's going to hurt them. They're going to have to roll it. We'll get into that soon, but they made 1.1 million on the sell put. The other 2, they made a little money, 22,000, 17,000. Running total for the month, 35 million. Outstanding shares went up by 100,000. So that's good. Always interest in the fund, which we like to see. Premium per share total for the month went up about 0.018. We're at 59 cents now for the month in premium that we made. Sorry. Running yield for the month, 5.14%. Again, that's based on the TSLY current price, which is very low. Average daily yield, 0.37%, and annualized yield is 61.74%. Again, these numbers look really good, but keep in mind, we're at the 13, 14 range, in the month, and so we earned premium on a higher amount. So on the way down, obviously our yield is going to look better. If Tesla was still $13-14, obviously our annualized yield would not look as good. Just want you guys to keep that in mind. So let's go to the closed tab, which shows the open positions and how much they make as they open and close them. So all I did was add the 220, and obviously we now have 5 positions all open, and we'll see how those play out. Let's go to the active tab. Again, 5 positions, mostly, the lowest one is, again, it's only 100 contracts, but it's 3.73% out of the money. We still have 4 trading days left, so we'll see how that goes. The highest one is 230, and that's 8.45% out of the money, so that's pretty damn good. It's a good variety this week. So I'm not, I know Tesla in the pre-market is looking like it's going to recover, but hopefully it's very slow. But we'll see how it goes. So we have a total of 32,555 synthetic contracts. The IV, 30-day IV, 49.75%, pretty good. The TSLY and Tesla charts, both kind of in sync. Again, Cybertruck release, 11:30. And the synthetic. So I ran the new numbers. If we roll this to 270 synthetic up and out, up to 280, out to 920, September 20th, 2024, we would get a credit, a pretty good credit. So now I may have to adjust this. I'll probably do it today. I'll have a little more time after work. I think we can move it back possibly to 270. I'll have to run the numbers. Again, I'm moving this periodically because what it would make sense. I would think they don't want to move up if they don't have to. They don't want to move out to 280. But it would pay them pretty well. It depends how bullish they are in Tesla, within the new expiration date that they choose. So that's the synthetic. We'll get, again, as we get closer to the November 17th date, we'll get more into the synthetic. We're all learning together here, guys. All right. Now let's check the price. So, compared to Friday, Tesla price went up 0.04%. TSLY price went up. I should probably add borders on here so you guys can read it a little better. TSLY price went up 0.17%. Variance for the day in Tesla's favor, 0.13%. And running variance, again, this is with premium added. Tesla is still in the lead by 0.47% for the month. Tesla made 0.018 in premium, which is about 0.16% gain. So if you take that out of the equation, Tesla and Tesla essentially was a 1-to-1. It's only a 0.02% difference, which we like to see. It makes sense now. Running difference for the month, excluding premium, Tesla is in the lead by 5.11%. So, okay. So far, so good. My newest tab. I know, I'm thinking you guys, this is what you really care about. A lot of people in the comments, how much we're getting paid. I mean, sometimes that tells me they're not watching my videos. But at the same time, maybe they do want to see something like this. So let's go through it. Let me zoom in a little. So our total premium to date is 59 cents. And by the way, someone sent me a video of Jay on another YouTube channel stating that they do have to pay 90% of taxable income out each year. So that tells me the minimum they would probably pay is 90%. They could pay less, of course, but true it up later. But, who knows? Let's just go with the assumption that they'll either pay 100% or 90%. 100% being the 59 cents, 90% being the 53 cents. So, that being said, based on that, the yield, again, is 61%. If they pay 90%, we're still at a 55% yield. There's now 6 trading days left in the month. Our daily yield is at 0.37%. So our daily premium estimate that we make, per day is 0.02%. I'm sorry, 0.02. So, we'll consider that into the, at the bottom, calculating how much we're going to make for the month. I also added the treasuries, how much we are holding in treasuries, and I used a 5% annualized rate, and I calculated what that monthly interest would be per share. As you can see, what do we take? Yeah, B10. So take that times B11, which is 5%, divided by 12, which obviously gives you the monthly amount, and then divided by the amount of outstanding shares. So 6 cents you're going to get for treasuries. Again, this is just an estimate, guys, so relax if you think I'm wrong. It's just me estimating it, which reminds me, as always, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is just for fun and entertainment, sharing my journey along the way, sharing what I think will happen, because it is fun. So, final payment. This is what I'm calculating. 67 cents on the high, 53 cents on the low. Ending yield 69.9% or 55%. Again, we do have Friday still, and when you have a Friday, you can have a nice premium gain. So I keep saying I think the high is going to be 70 cents, and I'm sticking with it. I do think, obviously Tesla can go up today and kind of kill some of our calls, so maybe our income won't be as much, but we'll see how the week turns out. But I'm feeling good about 70 cents. Obviously, if we get the mid-60s, really good. Even 60, really good. But we'll see what happens. Again, they could pay out 90%. They could pay out 100%. So yeah, that's my, it's not my prediction. It's what I'm calculating. I know people say, what's your estimate? What are you guessing? Or what's your guess? Or what's your estimate? It's not a guess or estimate anymore. This is what I calculated. Again, I took every single trading day during the month and I did this. If you're following my channel, you obviously know that, but this is, unless I screwed something up, this is it. And by the way, guys, I know you guys asked me, can you do this on Coney? Can you do this on QQQY? But I'm sorry, honestly, I just can't. The only way I could do that is if I stop doing TSLY. So I'm assuming you guys don't want me to stop doing TSLY for QQQY or Coney. So, maybe one day I'll just stop doing TSLY because it'll get stale, but who knows? TSLY's my biggest holding, and TSLY's the most popular of the bunch. And, again, if you understand what I'm showing you here, you could pretty much take this and just do it on your own and figure it out. You don't really need me. However, I do understand it's easier and people are busy and, it's just easier to hear it, and I get it. So I just wanted to mention that. If once my kid's done with sports for the season, I might have a little more time. So I don't know. I got to figure it out. So if I do have more time, I will look into something. That being said, a little, for those of you who stuck it out this far, a little bonus content at the end. Again, my boy Airborne in my Discord, Power BI genius. So he runs reports for QQQY and others, even TSLY and them. And he just, he makes it look pretty. So let me show you what he has for QQQY and JEPY as of, last week, right? So this is Monday through Friday, last week. This is how, if you look at the top, JEPY did. Monday, they made 9 cents. Tuesday, they made 3 cents. And then after that, kind of went in the shitter. The market was bleeding. And as you know, they sell puts. Sell puts is a bullish move. So if you sell a put near the money and the stock goes down, they're going to lose money. So they lost 17 cents, 12 cents, and then 19 cents. Ouch. And that's going to dip into the, the price, the NAV, and the price. So QQQY, same thing, did pretty good on Monday, actually started to lose money on Tuesday, and then went worse from there. Lost 2 cents, 19 cents, 10 cents, 20 cents. So JEPY lost 36 cents for the week, and QQQY lost 40 cents for the week. I mean, obviously this sucks, and it could happen. However, these funds are still good because they follow the index, but it's a bullish move. You know, they sell puts at or near the money, so it's a very bullish play. So you have to take the good with the bad. So I'm still, I don't own a lot of these, but I'm gonna buy more into them as I go, and because when they do good, they pay out good. But we have to take, the losses, in stride. So this is just a perfect week for you guys to realize, what's going on. It could go down and it could go up. You're not just always going to do like, insane income, but that's the risk you take. I'm sure all you guys know. I don't have to tell you that. Anyway, this bonus content was brought to you by Airborne. Again, he's on my Discord. And I am going to pin his Twitter account, his X account, whatever the hell you call it, on as a top comment. So for those of you who want to see his content, he posts it right away when he makes it on his Twitter. So I would check him out, give him a follow. There's good stuff there. He does a lot of different funds. And I appreciate him, allowing me to share his content. So anyway, guys, that's it for the day. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, let's get some likes out there. Yesterday's video did not do so good on the likes. I know it's stupid for me to ask this, but again, it's just a way to help the video. And if you have any questions, leave a comment. All right. Have a great day. Later.